Hi, Tyrone. Thank you so much for joining.
Hey,
How's your day going?
it's all right. I woke up like a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how's summer going for you?
Honestly, not that bad. I thought I'd be a lot more bored just because I'm
Uh-huh.
stuck at home every day, but it's all right.
All righty. Yeah. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us today. I know we haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, but I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah. Um, how's your summer been?
It's been great. It's been busy. Hi, Ty. Thank you so much for joining. It's been great. We've been planning for Summer Bridge since the pandemic started, and now we're in Summer Bridge, and so it's been a great experience being able to move everything to a remote setting, and a challenge as well. We started Summer Bridge this past Monday, so we've been going.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. How's your day going, Ty? Oh, Ty, you're on mute.
It's going good. I just finished the advising session with the students with Derek.
Nice, nice. And how are your sessions going with your students?
They're going good. Not gonna lie.
How
Pretty
many
good.
students do you have, Ty?
I think 12 or 11 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Hi, Shubi. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay. Okay, I have a bad background in the back end, so I'll just use the wallpaper today.
No worries. No worries at all. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
So we'll go ahead and wait. So just to share a little bit about our Summer Bridge participants, I checked and we have 6 students who identify themselves as Asian out of our 262 or 63 participants. And so while we do have a small number of our Asian Pacific Islander students, we still wanted to hold this student mixer so that our students can join us and get to meet our staff and faculty and students. Hello, Kiana and Juan, some of our Summer Bridge leaders. Hey, thanks for joining. Oh, Kiana. Hi. I was just sharing with the team here that we have, from what I know, 6 students who've identified as Asian Pacific Islander or Asian on our spreadsheet. And then we also do have some students who are 2 or more ethnicities, races. And so we'll see who joins on today. And we are also recording for students who are not able to join. And so, again, welcome and thank you everyone for joining us today. Hi, Derek.
Hi.
Awesome. I love your flag in the back, Derek.
Oh, thank you.
You gotta represent.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how is everyone's summer going? Good for Juan. Thanks for joining, Christina. Kiana, it's going.
It's going. I just work a lot. We open back up, so I'm always at work.
Has it been pretty busy where you're working?
Some days are really busy, some days are not at all. So it just is kind of hit or miss. It's weird. When we get shipments in, they come in a lot and buy like all of our exercise stuff, and then it's dead till we get a restock.
Okay. Well, I hope you get some rest in between Summer Bridge and your other job too, Kiana. Awesome, I think. Do we have someone else? No, okay. we'll just hang on tight here. So far, I don't see any summer bridge students jumping on board. And since we are recording this session, I think that we can still share with our students, the services that we provide for our APIA community here at Sonoma State. I just want to make sure that, students can, what we're doing is we're recording our summer bridge sessions, and students can go back. We'll put it into the Canvas course. That's where we're holding all of our recordings, and students can at their own time watch those videos. Okay. Welcome, Alvin. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I love your background. You got Fitz there with us.
Thank you. Yeah, he's the background. Boop.
Awesome. Alvin, I was just sharing with the team here. So we have 6 identified Asian students for Summer Bridge, and then we have a couple of students who also identify as 2 or more races. Right now, the folks who are here is our staff, faculty, and current students. If we don't have any students who joined today, then we will go ahead and just talk about and share what kind of support we have here from our here at Sonoma State for our APIA community, and we'll upload it to our Summer Bridge Canvas course. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. All righty. So we'll go ahead and get started. And the student that just joined on, can you help pronounce your name, please? I don't want to butcher. I know what it's like.
Hi, my name is Jalene.
Jalene. Okay, thank you. Awesome, Jalene. And you're a Summer Bridge student, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I do have an agenda for today. And so let me just kind of go ahead and share my agenda with you so that you all can see. Again, thank you so much for taking this afternoon to join us today. So this is our first ever Summer Bridge 2020 Asian Pacific Islander American Student Mixer. We have created our cultural affinity groups on campus at Sonoma State. So we have our Asian Pacific Islander American Faculty and Staff Association, and we have our student clubs. We have our Alianza for our Latinx Faculty and Staff Association. We have our Black Faculty and Staff Association, and then we also have our Queer Faculty and Staff Association, and also student clubs and orgs. And so today, our focus is our Asian Pacific Islander American Student Mixer. We have staff, faculty, current students, and new incoming students joining us today. And so again, thank you. And for those of you who haven't met me yet, my name is Koo Ying Vigil, and I am the Educational Opportunity Program Coordinator here at Sonoma State. And we're going through helping to support our students during Summer Bridge. The purpose of today is we wanted to make sure that our Summer Bridge participants are able to meet their new support system and make connections with administrators, faculty, staff, new and continuing students who represent, our APIA culture and identities as you embark your journey here at Sonoma State. And so the objective is we're going to, keep this informal. I do have the introductions just so that we can all get to know each other. We'll have time to be able to have a Q&A, any tips, suggestions that we have for our students, okay? So I'll go ahead and ask for the staff, faculty, and student leaders who are here today, if you can share your name, your pronoun, your title, department, and your SSU involvement. And so I'll go ahead and start again. I shared with you, my name is Koo, my pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm the EOP coordinator. And my SSU involvement, I'm involved with various different committees throughout the campus. One of the big things that I've picked up in these past 2 years is being the co-chair, the staff co-chair for our Asian Pacific Islander Faculty and Staff Association. And so it's been a great honor for me being able to provide opportunities for our API faculty and staff, and also incorporate our student clubs. And so I've been really appreciative of being able to build a stronger relationship with FOSSU. And I know our previous president, Ashley De La Cruz, has been really instrumental in helping to support and make those connections. And so I'll go ahead and just popcorn. I'll popcorn over to Dr. Shubi Tanea, please.
Hi, everyone. Let me see. Can you hear me? Cool. Thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Sorry, my device. I'm using this tab/computer, which gets super hot and starts doing all the crazy stuff. So apologies. So hi, everybody. My name is Shubi Taneja. I'm a faculty member in computer science department. I have completed 2 years at SSU. Besides teaching computer science courses, I'm also a faculty co-chair for our Asian Pacific Islander American Student Faculty and Staff Association, API-AFSA. And then last year I was also involved with our first year community as their faculty in residence. So I stayed on campus with the students, helped organize events for them and so forth. So I love Sonoma State campus. And I hope to meet with you in person very soon. And sorry, my pronouns are she, her, her. Sorry, I forgot that part. Thank you.
It should be, you can go and popcorn someone.
Okay. Christina.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christina Chow. I am a professional academic advisor in the Advising and Transfer Center. I work specifically with students majoring in biology, chemistry, and biochemistry. Let's see here. In terms of, I use she, her, hers pronouns. In terms of involvement, and I'm part of different working groups and committees on campus as well, but definitely wanting to get more involved with our student organizations in this coming semester. So I'm excited to meet all of you, excited to continue this work. Let's go to Ty.
I forgot about the mic. Hi, everybody. My name is Ty. I'm a fourth year student here at Sonoma State, majoring in sociology with a minor in computer science. He, him, his pronouns. Title and department. What did I say for that one, Kid?
Summer Bridge leader.
Oh yeah, Summer Bridge leader. My involvements on campus is I'm the president of my fraternity, Epsilon Sigma Rho Multicultural Fraternity Incorporated. I'm also the intramurals coordinator at the Recreation Center. So basically, I'm in charge of all the intramural sports on campus, all the hiring of referees and setting up games and stuff for the campus. And yeah, that's basically it. And I popcorn Alvin.
Hey y'all, my name is Alvin Nguyen, he, him, his pronouns, and I am the director of transition programs at Sonoma State University. So I oversee our transfer center, our first year experience programs, and some various other things. It's my 10th year at Sonoma State, so I'm going to be celebrating that at the end of this year. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm originally from San Jose, California. So if there are any San Jose folks or South Bay folks, hit me up. And I'm one of the founding members of the API-AFSA. And so I'm glad to see that it's up and running and that we are here and have representation for our students. So welcome. I will popcorn Kiana.
What's up, everyone? So my name is Kiana. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I am going into my fourth year at Sonoma State with a major in business and then a concentration in accounting, and then a minor in American multicultural studies. My title, I guess, is Summer Bridge Leader right now. I am very involved on campus. I used to work at the front desk of the EOP office, and now I work for Jesus as the admissions and one of the admissions and outreach ambassadors. And then I also work under Alvin in the first and second year transition programs. I was a peer mentor last year, and then this year I'm going to be a staff coordinator And then I'm also involved in intramurals. As like Ty, I just play them, not or coordinate them. So I'm going to popcorn to Juan.
Hi, my name is Juan. I am a second year transfer student. My pronouns are he, him, his, él. My department right now is Summer Bridge leader. My SSU involvement is I'm a Dream Center fellow, mini corp tutor, and I'm also now a new peer mentor as well. And I think that's all the faculty. And if it's okay, I'll popcorn it to Derek.
Hey everyone, my name is Derek. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm going to be a fourth year human development major, and I'm trying to minor in sociology. And my involvement on campus, I'm the vice president of FOSU. And I'm going to popcorn it to Tyrone.
Hi, I'm Tyrone Fernando. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I'm going into my second year at Sonoma State as a criminology and criminal justice major. And my involvement with SSU is I'm just part of FOSU. Then I'm going to popcorn it over to Jillian.
Hi everyone, my name is Jolene. I'm a first year at SSU and I'm in the pre-nursing program. And I was very involved with the Filipino club at my high school and I hope to do the same at Sonoma State. So yeah. Oh, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
And then Jillian, can you share with us, I put into our chat, what high school, your hometown, and what made you choose Sonoma State?
So I went to Mount Diablo High School. I live in the East Bay, so I live in Concord, California. I chose Sonoma State because I love the campus and I like the dorm style and the lifestyle over there and the community.
Perfect, thank you. Did you want to add some more?
I think I'm okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I heard, Derek and Tyrone talk about FOSU. Can you share with us, what is FOSU so that our students can get to know what FOSU is?
Okay, so FOSU stands for the Filipino American Association at Sonoma State, and I mean, we're kind of just more than just like a Filipino club. We're kind of like, it's like a family. I think Ty can agree with me on this. Like, you meet a lot of like people who like, of course, like with this being like mostly Caucasian school, it's hard to find like people that are like similar to you. And I think with FOSU, it was just like a way for me to like find people who are like just similar to me and like just people I bonded with like right away.
Yeah, going into college without knowing anybody, FOSU honestly really helped me, like, I guess, socialize a lot more than I normally would have, just because, like, I was meeting a lot more people that are like me. So it just made things a lot easier to transition from spending the last 4 years at home and then spending the next few years in a completely different environment.
And Derek and Tyrone and anyone else can add to this too. What are some things that you do in FOSU? What are some things that make up FOSU? I know that FOSU is a really active club on campus, not just on campus, but also statewide. So if you can share with us, some of the things that our students who are interested in participating as FOSU members, what are some things that you all offer?
So for like the fall semester, we do this thing called friendship games, and it's just where we go to, well, not this for this semester because just everything going on right now, but for like normal friendship games, we would go down to Southern California to face off against other schools and like competitive games, and it's just really fun to be able to like bond as a team. So like with like the games and stuff, we always have practices, and with each game, you always like bond with everyone. Like we all like make up a schedule and just like, there's just a lot of bonding and stuff. and that ends up being really fun, and just spending the time on the road, just like in bands, going to the event and all that. And also for like spring semester, we have PCN, and that's just with our cultural dances and all the like dances like Tinikling, Magwalitik, and all that. It's just good to learn about the culture, about yeah, just not just Filipino culture, but like Pacific Islander culture too. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Derek. Ty, you mentioned that you're the president of one of our multicultural fraternity organizations here on campus. Can you talk a little bit more about that, please?
Yeah, so I am the president of Epsilon Sigma Rho Multicultural Fraternity. We're the first multicultural fraternity in the nation, actually. We're established on March 2nd, 1986 at Sacramento State University. And the foundation of our fraternity, when it was established, is just multiculturalism, basically learning about other people and their ethnicities, their culture, religion, background, and like sexual orientation, other stuff like that. On top of that, we just like we learn about each other as well. It's like a brotherhood. We learn about each other, and we just share our knowledge about who we are, where we come from, our culture, and yeah. Other than that, our philanthropy is prostate cancer. We do that, and in regards to multiculturalism, we have events and stuff, workshops that talk about the LGBTQ community, multicultural night, which is sponsored by our national organization. It's basically a night where we have people from different like multicultural organizations come in and like do performances and stuff. So that we're planning on having one in the fall, but fortunately with all this happening, we have to reschedule that stuff. But yeah, that's a little brief history about my fraternity.
Thank you for sharing, Ty. Another club that we have who is part of our APIA community at Sonoma State is our J-Mom Club. And so both Christina and I, we've been supporting our J-Mom Club as the club advisors. And our J-Mom Club has been here on campus for, gosh, good many years now. I would say I started at Sonoma State in 2012, and so they were already established then. It's a smaller club on campus, and similar to FOSU, it's coming together as a community. Our J-Mom Club in the past, they've done educational workshops to educate the SSU and local community about the Hmong people, our culture. I'm Hmong myself, and also social gatherings, right? As we all know, in our API community, food brings us together. I mean, food brings everyone together, and so in Sonoma County, in Roanoke Park, you may not be able to find some of the traditional food restaurants that you may find in Sacramento or in the Bay Area. And so in the Hmong culture, pho is a really big thing, as I'm sure in many of our Asian cultures. Pho, and so we would get together to have a pho night, right? You know, everyone pitches in and we make pho, have fun, mingle, and connect. Papaya salad is a really big one, and so you really can't find, at least if someone has found great papaya salad in Sonoma County, let me know. And so it's again a way to connect and be a part of this community, and having folks who understand and know your culture, and you can be who you are, right? And so I just wanted to acknowledge our J-Mom Club as well, and our members aren't able to join us today, but that's also another club on campus. Anything else to add, Christina? No? Okay. Jillian, what questions do you have for us? Like, this is we're all ears, and I just want to open up the floor for questions, Q&A, and for our student leaders, for our staff faculty here, feel free to share your experience as an APIA member who is a part of our SSU community. I'll open the floor.
So, PCN, right? I was president at my high school for Filipino club, and I've always wanted to like go to one just as like a field trip with my club, and I never got to experience that. Can you tell me more about PCN and what exactly like what you guys do and all the planning and all of that?
Yeah. Okay. So I remember, what was it? So I've been in PCN the past like 2 years, and then the one last semester, the one we were supposed to have last semester got canceled. But with PCN, like for my first year, I was still kind of quiet. I was a little more open because FOSU kind of opened me up a little bit. But with PCN, I don't know what about it, but with the planning that comes with PCN, it's just like we have to find the venue. So basically, we're trying to get like person theater. That's usually a good place to do it at. And along with that, we had to figure out what dances we wanted to do. So we always have the main ones like tinikling, and we also like to do like Tahitian hula. Where's some other ones? Bonko. I think of other ones. That too. And then hold on, sorry, I'm blanking for a second. And then with that, we try to figure out like who's interested, and just kind of we try to gauge who's interested in it. Like we try to like have like hype nights and stuff to get people excited for it, because for like the new people who don't know about it, it's like it's scary, you know, performing in front of a big crowd or like in front of people. And yeah, so we try to get people hyped up for it. And I don't know if that answered your question, but or if you want to know a little bit more about like anything else, I don't know.
That was a good answer, but
Okay.
Is there any other events that you guys do?
Trying to think of. Those are the two main ones. We have some like socials and stuff, so we'll go to like the picnic. We'll do a picnic at the park nearby school, or we'll do like stuff for like Christmas, Thanksgiving. We do those, and then we have this thing with where we have like our own like where we have like awnings. So it's like kind of like the big little thing for like what fraternities and sororities do. And we call it like awnings, like ate and kuyas and stuff. And yeah, so there's a lot more than just like the big events like PCN and friendship games. Yeah, if Ashley wants to who just joined, she knows a good amount too about the events going on that we try to do for during the year.
Hi, sorry, I just got off work. So yeah, FOSU, we try to do a lot of mixers. As Derek said, we focus on PCN and friendship games. Friendship games in the fall and PCN in the spring. Friendship games, unfortunately, this year is going to be I think it's going to be virtual. So we're still hoping we can make something fun out of it, even though we won't physically be there. And then PCN to be determined. We always have like an ice cream social. We do like our own big little program too, which is ates and kuyas and awnings. And yeah, we just try to have a lot of like mixers and stuff like that, just so we can always hang out and just have that family feeling throughout the year. I hope that answered the question.
Is there are you guys doing anything now, like reaching out to more students or anything like that?
I don't think we have, but we definitely should. That's definitely something we should be doing now. Now that like we're not like meeting in person, it's gonna be harder to like reach out to the newer people. So it's definitely something that we should do.
Yeah, it's a little hard because normally at this time we meet a lot of new members at orientation. So I'm just happy Ku was allowed us to come here, and so we can at least meet a couple of you guys as well. But yeah, probably being active on social media is probably our best bet, and for us to reach out to new members and all that. But it's a little tough, so.
Thank you. Yes, we are definitely in new territory right now. And so you'll see on the right-hand side in the chat feature, I did add some of the YouTube videos from PCN from 2019, and then also FOSU's Facebook page, which I know I'm a part of, and they're pretty active on Facebook. I don't know if there's other platforms that FOSU uses, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all the other stuff that's out there. If you want to go ahead and put your handles there into the chat box too. Perfect. Thank you, Derek. Any other questions? I'm also curious if you all can share, what is your experience as a student at Sonoma State, and also faculty and staff as an Asian Pacific Islander American person working at or who is a part of the SSU community? Things our students should know about.
Okay, I guess I'll go. So being at Sonoma State is it's a really nice feeling, because I'm not from like around the area. I'm from like Southern California. So this is new area for me for the past like 3 years, going into 4 years. And just being involved is obviously, they always say get involved and stuff, but like they don't, it's hard to like go to that first meeting because you don't know what to expect, you know? So you kind of have to just go into college, just like you shouldn't expect anything. Just expect just expect anything to like happen, obviously. Especially like with this going on, like I don't think anyone expected this, so just kind of roll with it. Just that's all you can do with college. Just have to adjust and adapt.
Thank you, Derek. Anyone else?
I'll say something. So the school is like predominantly white, so it's kind of weird trying to find like your group and stuff like that. But honestly, when I first came to Sonoma, the first thing I did was find like an ethnic group to join, and that was FOSU for me. So the whole time, like all my 3 years, I've like felt at home there because of them. And they made it really fun, and like I never want to leave. But yeah, it's really fun. It's kind of just finding your own group. You're gonna have like a lot of ups and downs and all that, but I'll definitely say that once you find that group, it's like it's home basically. And I love the education I'm getting there, so it's great. I think even if we're online and all that, I think it's gonna be like still fun. We'll make the most out of it, you know? Yeah.
Thank you, Ashley and Derek. Does the staff and faculty have anything else to add? Or I think we just lost Shubi.
I'll add, because I actually have to leave pretty soon here. So I thought I would just add something really quickly and just thank everyone for having me here. Yeah, I think one of the ways to see the silver lining in this distance learning format is hopefully it helps actually to find a different way of getting involved and engaged. Because I think it can be really hard sometimes to have to like go to a meeting or find a space where people are at and actually physically go, because that could be scary, especially in a new environment. So with this new format, it actually makes it easier to just kind of pop in. And even if that means taking that step to just go to the meeting and turn off the camera, and just listen for a little bit, and then, challenge oneself to turn on the camera or whatnot. And then hopefully those connections are made so that when it's time to move to in person, at least those relationships are already kind of there. And I think Summer Bridge is a great example of that. Is like you're seeing people on your screen, and then when you see them in real life, you'll be like, awesome, So that would be my suggestion, particularly for folks who might find it a little bit more challenging to show up to spaces that are a little bit harder to do at first. And then just with college in general, a lot of services are offered, but they're not necessarily required like they are maybe, let's say, in high school. And so there is going to be that need to push yourself to use those services that are there for you. Because a lot of those conversations aren't going to be mandatory. A lot of the spaces aren't going to be forced on you. A lot of the services aren't going to be required of you. So taking advantage of them, coupled with this new format, right? Like just showing up is just different. So you'll figure it out. But just wanted to thank everybody, and I'll be seeing you all soon.
Thank you so much, Alvin. Thank you so much for joining us as well. And I'll also add that with our Asian Pacific Islander American Faculty and Staff Association, I know Alvin and I, we've had a lot of conversations, throughout the years, where's our API community? We're here at Sonoma State, we're in our different departments, we're doing our things. And so by having this Faculty and Staff Association and bringing our community together, it's been really nice to be able to make connections across campus and across divisions and whatnot. And so just know that we're here as staff and faculty to support you all. I'm so very thankful to have President Sakaki as the first Japanese American president to run a 4-year university in the nation. And so that is incredible to be under her leadership. And so she understands and knows the experiences, right? And so I just know that we are here to support you all. And please, for all of our students, right? New students, continuing students, don't be afraid to reach out to us. I will share with you all, we do have an APIA FSA resource guide, community guide that lists our staff and faculty administrators who are on campus so that you all can know who is here on campus, who can you reach out to that you can connect with, and know that, you don't have to explain yourself. You come to me, I'll understand. And so I do want to put that out there too. Okay. Any other questions or anything else that y'all would like to share? Juan.
I think has been mentioned, but we also have the hub. So that is our culture center. And earlier this year, we had every day throughout the week, we had different cultures kind of like represent their club, and they brought like food. And it was kind of like a nice place to meet other people and meet people from out of your kind of race. So that's also kind of what I like about Sonoma is the hub center. So that's kind of like a space for anyone to kind of be there. And I just like to bring it out that we do have that hub.
Thank you so much for talking about the Hub Cultural Center, Juan. Yes, in every semester we have hosted the various different cultural affinity group mixers, and so we typically have had the food. I'm sure that we will still host it in this virtual format, and so look forward to that. Okay. Thank you. All righty. Well, if there's nothing else to add, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that we were able to just share a little bit about our APIA community, and for you to be able to reach out to the staff, faculty, students who have joined us here today and also beyond. Feel free to reach out, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Hope you all have a wonderful day and happy summer. Okay. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.